Hey guys, my name is Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today I'm here with the absolutely fantastic Katie.
Hey.
Katie's here with us today, and we are going to have an absolute blast telling the story of how we killed Maya.
Question mark?
Question mark. Question mark, question mark, exclamation point. No clickbait, question mark. And seeing what exactly we can do to fix this. Now, my question is to you, Katie.
Yes.
Is there a resolution to this story?
Is there a resolution to this story?
Yes.
Yes. It doesn't leave off mid-story. It's not an open-ended court case where it's like, maybe he won. Maybe he lost.
Who knows?
Mystery.
The case ends as Sherlock Holmes walks in like, aha! Now it's time for you to decide, viewer, who won.
You laugh like that's not something that would happen in Ace Attorney, which I can assure you it is something that would maybe happen.
It sounds like it happens. It sounds like you're just trying not to. It sounds like you're just trying not to spoil like the gosh darn orca. Part 3/1 investigation.
Mystic Maya, Mystic Mile, sniffle, sniffle. I'm not good at. Listen, Pearl's voice is not my strongest voice. I don't like having to come out of the gate like this.
Who's your strongest voice? AJ, 27 months of subscription. Thank you, my friend, my love, my friend. How are you? AJ, all the love to you. Guys, if you haven't checked out AJ, please check them out. They're my best friend. I love them to bits. They're amazing. Check them out.
But yeah, I don't know what my strongest is, but Pearl's is probably my weakest, and then to make her sniffle right out the gate, no practice is not good, so apologies.
AJ, I'm not gonna talk about what we just spoke. I gotta put on the distance between us and the viewers. But we will spill all the tea. Okay. No, AJ and I were sipping some tea earlier on. Yeah, no, you did great voices in general, though, Katie. You were absolutely fantastic. No, this is
that was not a good one. I think we are all in agreement of that.
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore. Wah.
Wah. Wah.
Wah.
Pearl is secretly Waluigi. I can come and do Pearl if you want to suffer my ooh-woo voice. Do you want to, AJ? Do you want to, Katie?
If AJ wants to come in and take some voice acting, I have no complaints.
AJ just said they're memeing, don't. Are you memeing, AJ?
Listen, AJ, you can't make these offers. I might take you up on that.
Katie might, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no. That doesn't answer anything, AJ. It doesn't answer...
I can't see chat because I don't want it to, like, break my computer, but... For
sure. No, AJ's giving vague answers without an absolute answer. We'll continue till AJ says yes or no. Look, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Phoenix, I know you're just trying to comfort her, but he did say that he needed a full acquittal. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yeah, that's right, so...
That's right, she's suffering horribly right now.
Hey, you guys! Glad I got you, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now!
Francisca's only the best of influences.
Only the best of influences. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. It's just plain old detective now, and I come to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. You know, let's move and leave. Okay.
Goodbye, Gumshoe.
So, what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that! Ah, yeah, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in until after my next payday. But what are you talking about? You don't have another payday? I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. I love you.
Yeah!
I love, having your own PI though would save so much issues in this game.
Right?
Like, actually having a detective, a professional PI.
Counterpoint, it is Gumshoe.
I mean, at least he'll get us the autopsy report.
But will he give us the updated autopsy report?
That is the question, yeah. Say what? You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Unguard's innocent all day, right? What? Well, yeah? So yeah, I'm going to help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in the investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Get yourself a man like Gumshoe. Please. He cooks, he investigates murders. What else could you ask for?
He stakes out houses.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's take Mr. Scruffy Detective. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was there like a detective dog named Scruffy?
No, Missile.
No, there was no. Hold on. There was a Mr. Scruff.
The McGruff, the crime dog.
Yes, McGruff, the crime dog. Sorry, that's what Mr. Scruffy reminded me of. McGruff, the crime dog. Let's get McGruff the detective to take care of things. Okay, by the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal.
He's meeting all my expectations.
Why am I surrounded by people who can only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? What does
Including
Pearls
yourself, Nick.
What does Pearls eat though? Like, we know Maya goes for hamburgers. What does Pearls go for? Has it ever said?
I mean, there's a dialogue. I don't know if it's in this one or if we've missed it or whatever, where I think Pearls has a line about like making a salad or something, and it's like, okay, Mr. Nick, where do you keep the salad stuff? And Nick's just like, I don't think I've ever bought lettuce.
That was the first time I ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like, you didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible. Yeah.
But because of him doing that, we finally got the truth.
So remember.
The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to? No. I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Unguard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie. Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty twick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Damn. She had a lip. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edward said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she got shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? You going to visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death by not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her.
Yeah, don't you have a heart, Phoenix?
Get your ass beat by this woman. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went in and let her whip you for a bit, pal. No, bro!
Oh, let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Now I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh no. No, I don't want to deal with this guy again. But
Steph.
Yeah.
It's only the best doctor.
Good to see him again. That name has a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. It's gonna hurt a lot, Phoenix. Let's get this over with. Get this freaking over with. Never thought I'd come back to this place. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Wait a second. You're... yes, I'm Director Hardy. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hardy. Oh, Director Hardy. I just made a random... Edgeworth. Yes, I'm Director Hardy. Oh, yeah, I'm here for this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't even know why. She can get here. Because you see, I'm personally taking... I'm not gonna say that. Yes, and that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude.
Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
Poor Edgeworth.
She looks so pitiful. Absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret like she would scream. Oh my god, I hate this person.
I see.
I can't do a straight face.
I see.
But oh no.
Yeah,
But I think I could. No.
I'm sorry, I forgot I was like waiting for her to speak. Go back to your room.
You're so mean in life. No. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Do tulips have any like symbolic meaning?
Maybe. Maybe the color also depends. I'm not sure offhand.
Fair enough. Okay. I knew I shouldn't have come here.
It's probably better than roses in any case. It's probably just like, well, I'm not bringing those.
Those have something to do with romance, so let's ignore those. Tulips. Oh, great. Tulips only mean death. Fantastic.
I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time.
What do you mean it happens all the time?
My family were two for 3. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder.
You just wanted to see Phoenix Wright admit it.
Fine. I'm guilty. Prosecutor Edgeworth chooses guilty. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
Looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime.
That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not.
That is literally your problem.
I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Does not!
That was definitely not drilled into my head as a small child 1,000 times.
Miss Von Karma, Agent Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was. Ah!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
She almost has this thing called morals, Pearl. It hit her in the back of the mind, of the deep, dark recesses of her mind that, like, haven't been touched in 14 some odd years of her abusive father. Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth?
So, different colors of tulips mean different things. I'm gonna go with him bringing yellow tulips because that seems cute, and that just symbolizes cheerful thoughts. So, like, if he brought yellow ones, that would be like, get well soon, I guess.
Hey, Zano. Valid.
If he brought red ones, it'd be worse than roses, but.
I mean, I knew you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted to, but to go that far?
Ah, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. And I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. And that's pretty common. Every time you bullshit something, Nick, to be fair, that exact face is very common.
Witness.
I like the way in the his pupils are twitching ever so slightly.
Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry. Do you have any idea what you've stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me the entire time.
Ignore the misreading. That card, what in the world is it?
You mean this card? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. And you, 6-year-old child, you must tell.
You must also tell absolutely no one.
Not even your kindergarten class roommates.
Not even when people ask you what you did on vacation.
A special investigation team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly the Killer.
Good commitment to the bit. You tried so hard not to crack up, I can tell.
Surely he must be the killer, right?
A man called Shelly the Killer.
I didn't get through it all the way, but I don't think I can. And just as it states, he is a killer,
an assassin, the best.
I mean, at least he has the excuse of it sounds like he gave this name to himself versus every other Ace Attorney name.
Oh my god, I love this guy.
And just as the name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that.
An assassin? So who is this Shelly the Killer?
Right, I just told you.
Do you need me to open? You know, here's the fucking case, right? Here's the fucking file. Take it and read it. I'm out of here. Can't listen the first goddamn time, right? Why do I find you so insanely attractive? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Oh, it's like a given name, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Long standing. Don't his feet get tired, Mr. Nick? I really got you with that one, huh?
That's fucking funny. Hey, Sackman, how you doing today? That one really got. That was a good joke.
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name.
It's such a tongue twister.
Shelly is a professional name of the third heir to the Killer name.
So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves a card for Shell on them.
He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it's part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be sure it was he who killed the victim.
Hey, Remus.
It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients.
I see.
The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems like this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience, murdering individuals for a price.
I guess it's even honorable assassins can exist, yeah.
So lawful evil.
So lawful evil, exactly. So, do you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? Mario has always been a killer, Chip.
It would appear that way. The discovery of this card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree?
Shelly the Killer, huh?
I noticed something at today's trial. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
Ooh, tacos, nice. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as...
Jesus! Do you have access to, like, fucking SEAL Team 6, too? Holy shit! This is a lawyer who apparently has access to, like, the military. Holy shit! Let's go, Edgeworth.
I will prepare.
Don't worry, Phoenix, my love. I will solve it.
I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Oh, really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick, why are you doing this? She's going to die.
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead on her. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard, your own client.
Please, stop. I can't listen to you.
I see. Well, if you want to continue investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only. So we're looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take us with you to the hotel, I'm sure they'll let you enter.
Okay.
In any case, I must attend my preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please, all I ask you is make it home safe and sound.
Hold on, what was her name? What was her voice? God,
Remus, yes, he basically just calls friends of the Marine, 100%.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. It's something like that. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me! Yeah. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Oh Maya, no!
Get dunked on! Anyway, let's try out that card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. And this feels like a door. And this feels like a wall. Oh, bless, I'm not really hungry. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. There's all sorts of things piled up here. It's too dark to see. Even though it's clearly not. I've unlocked the door with this card. I should probably go take a look around.
Oh, I have the option to move. Cool.
What is this place? Got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Or in Kansas! What are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
Oh, nope.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. Picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste."
Oh, come on, really? Is it all gonna like tie back into what's her name? Celeste Impacts? Yep, okay.
I bet this could be a clue. That's weird. What's a figurine doing in a sofa on a place like this? Maybe you kidnapped him. Aw, I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. Wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Ah, blocked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through it. Alas, my love for burgers comes at me again! Oh hey, it's a computer. Never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch this thing is. Yeah, there goes my plan to use it to somehow get out of here. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess?
It says satellite dish on it. Thank you, Chief.
This is a VCR.
Wow, a throwback. All right.
There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here from the far future.
From the far future of 2012.
But what is an antenna doing here?
Peter and Reyes' voice.
Some celebrity.
This simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Oh, it seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
Yes.
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are many ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean... murders?
Yes, a dead man tells no tales. Is that how the saying goes? Correct? Yes, Scooby-Doo, now calm down. I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting I'm an assassin.
No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? You're just a normal person. I can tell by the stitches running down your face.
Oh, no, that was a car accident from 2 years ago, but nonetheless, people...
Oh, I'm sorry, I should be less judgmental.
Yes, very much so. Nonetheless, people are not always who they appear to be. Stab.
Oh no. Oh, thank Christ, I don't have to talk to Hottie again. Alright, cool.
Mr. Nick?
Oh, yes, Pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about my situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know. You were just staring out into the void, and he said, Mr. Nick, hello, and you did not respond, and he was very concerned.
Exactly, Chip. You can't trust the butlers. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to the story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
So I think the next obvious place to move is the detention center to listen to the story one more time. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Oh.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the, You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt Ungard. Ah, here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
Dude, I totally murdered the guy, by the way. Thanks for your help at getting an acquittal, brah.
Remus.
Well, he's not acquitted yet.
I think Remus, thank you very much for the cat ears. They feel like they're far too up on my head, so I'm going to like move them a little bit back. Hold on one sec. Hello? Hello, Nyan? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say.
To Mr. Lawyer, dude, I've got something important to tell you.
Oh, wow, I feel uneasy all of a sudden.
Oh, Mr. Roy! So actually, I have a favor to ask of you.
I have this cat. Why? Why? Why is the cat named Shoe? Anyways, I have
I
this.
think that's a cute name for a cat, actually.
Really?
I don't know. Something about it just seems cute to me.
Save the cat. We're gonna save the cat. We're gonna save the cat. Perfect timing
Like,
with the cat ears. Yeah.
what if it likes to hang out in like shoes and stuff? That'd be adorable.
Okay, you know, fair point. I'll give it this. If Shoe hangs out in like boots and stuff, I'll give it that. 7 of cat ears, rescuing a cat. Yep. I have this cat named Shoe. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could like drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down the hotel, alright?
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. A client's request is a request. I should go check up on this cat. Where we'll find the murder. No, I don't know. Why is the movement such a pain in the butt?
Sometimes that's just how it be. Alright, now Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You! Oh wait, I think I know who this is.
I have a guess, but I'm not sure, and it sounded like you were about to do it much better than me anyways, so just do it, and even if it's who we think it is, I still think it'll be funnier if it's a booming voice.
Yeah, alright. We'll put this as Gandalf, and if it's Space Gandalf with a ray gun later, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You shall not pass! Yep. You wanna give it a go with old bags?
No, that's exactly how it sounded.
Okay, fantastic. This old bag.
Ah, Miss Oldbag. Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in, no air gets out.
Jeez. Then why do you keep putting it on? I'm not hearing this. I want to go to the living room first. We gotta check out Shoe first. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
Whoa. Who has a motorcycle hanging up in their... That's
Rich people.
That's gonna kill someone. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Well, hold on. Edgeworth is rich. He doesn't have a motorcycle hanging up in his
How do you know? I'll tell you what he does. He does have his old suit framed on the wall. So like,
but that makes it, but that's not something that can kill someone, like a 1-ton machine that falls on someone. Thank you, Chip gets it. This house is not safe for a cat. This house is not safe for a cat. Chip gets it. Chip gets it.
I mean, I'm sure those are like metal wires. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find let's find Shoe the kitty cat.
Wait, is Maya in the other room?
Link. Shoe.
Aww. Aww. So I guess this is Shoe.
Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoe. Teehee.
The cat seems like pearls. I think I know who this is. Pardon me. May I help you with something, Mr... Oh, We're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer.
Pearls is a lawyer.
The masters. Ah, then you must be Mr. Right.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe.
Nice to meet you.
Meow.
Yes, the dude who kidnapped Maya. Exactly. We can't trust him. We gotta punch him. Wait. Phoenix, you met him before. You should recognize him. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. Yeah, it's just John Doe.
Which, come on, John Doe.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what they call unidentified bodies, right?
Yep.
Well, if it's a man.
Yeah, that's Jane Doe if it is if it's a woman.
We need to come up with a non-binary one.
Jamie Doe. Jamie could be a boy or a girl.
That's true.
So John, Jamie, and Jane.
Wonderful. Love it.
Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would love to say maybe about a year.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
No, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler.
That's a very cute cat you've got here. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoe.
And anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat.
Oh, then I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
We should probably get going ourselves.
So young and already so accomplished, a master of law.
But there's a lot to be proud of being a butler in charge of the house, after all.
Oh, thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why did you say that? A giant bicycle is flying through the air. Mr. Nick, technology is amazing.
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal. It moves on its own.
Really? Wow. I guess that is why it is flying.
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that is too bad.
So a butler can't talk about anything. Also, you should have read that paper. It might have said some intel, but I don't know. The paper we tossed away was the note from Matt saying, "Hey, go feed my cat." Essentially, that's what happened there. That was something that we had on our possession that we had read at the jail.
There are masks here.
Okay, I'm about to yawn. Dang it. Yeah, there's one in the middle is Steel Samurai. The ones next to it are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
Oh, Maya tells me about every episode. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about the show than a kid.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. Unguard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shoe.
Door, it's... Alright, cat ears off. The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it.
No need to press further.
It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What's with me feeling inferior today?
Question mark? Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
You know, I've never seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I will show you one when you do.
He really has everything written on his face, doesn't he?
He does.
That's wild. Okay, let's see what. There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. But what if, right? Like, is there anything else here I should look at? So close. Alright. Maybe I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
Oh, Lord, look at this piece of... Edgy poo!
Is that her perfume? Pheromone de amor I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct...
You good?
Uh-oh. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you, Katie. Are you good?
Something beeped and then sound cut out for a second, so...
Yeah.
That's why I said hello 5 times.
I actually just muted you real quick because I heard the Steel Samurai theme song in the background.
Yeah, my phone went off. I tried to silence it quick as possible.
No, you're good. I thought someone was calling my phone now.
No. Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
Huh, that man's good at flattery. Fine, only 'cause my edgy poo said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Oh, we didn't talk to her.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know, nothing's gonna come of it. Because I took him first.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with this handprint on my face somehow. She slap him?
Yeah.
She's so small, though.
But she's so strong.
So anyways, let's continue with our investigation.
Okay.
What? What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? The police main investigation team is gonna be in there all day, you hear?
Wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Oh wait, hold on, sorry.
Couldn't hear anything you said.
It was meant to be.
Perfect. Looks like we're the only ones here.
I want to eat that lobster, and I've never even eaten lobster like that.
Lobster?
It's so good.
Have you ever eaten lobster?
I've had lobster bisque.
Okay, I've had, like, lobster's pretty darn good, but I'll be honest, way too expensive. But crab, if you get some good crab and shrimp and prawns and all that good stuff.
I just get, like, I don't know, icked out by, like, breaking it. Like, I think I'd probably try crab leg. I haven't, but I think I probably would. I don't like, I always get too squicked out at things like oysters. Like, I just can't get over the sight. Although I do like a good clam chowder, but that's because I'm not seeing
Not seeing
like
the clam.
Yeah, it's all white. So
God, I love. You have no idea how much I've been craving seafood the past like month or two. Like I have been wanting seafood so bad. And I see.
Now I really want clam chowder.
Before I get myself hungry, let's go.
How late is it?
It's 8 o'clock.
That's probably too late to order clam chowder.
Probably because the police are scouring for clues about the killer.
God, I want to eat that.
Same. God, why'd you have to bring this up, Katie? You're torturing us both. You know that, right?
Misery loves company. Hey, city boy.
Lara, you still here?
Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? This hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Reckon given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, but you bread thief? Also, I don't know how I got in here since you need a letter from the prosecution and only the police are allowed in here today. I guess I'm just here.
Why can't you drop the thief thing already? Do you have your camera? Would you please take a look at this?
Nope, sorry, no can do. Only thing I want to see is a steaming hand towel.
What? A steaming hand towel?
Need one for my eyes. Today just ain't a good day for my eyes to be looking at stuff.
How convenient. Maybe I'll have to use that one next time you show me something. Alright, let's talk. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out bucks for the info I got?
Lana, you were loitering this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who could tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah, can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about Alan Guard shoving his manager lady onto Corita?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
Oh no! The tabloid writer. What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind.
You're writing fan fiction.
I'm writing tabloids. Whatever came to mind.
Wait, out of curiosity, can we consider tabloids real-life fan fiction?
I'd say no, but I'm not sure what the difference is, but I feel like there is one. I feel like fanfiction has more integrity.
You know, I'm making some poll real quick. I'm making some poll. If you guys want in the chat, feel free to answer. Are tabloids IRL fanfic? Yes. No. 2-minute poll. We'll see how it goes. Y'all feel free to vote in the poll. Tell me, are tabloids IRL fanfic? I want to know your opinions.
I mean, tabloids don't even have to follow a plot structure, so... Yeah. When you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull doodlers. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to?
Oh my god, Lana! We need to get into a therapist ASAP.
Hey, why do you suddenly look like you got older too, or am I just shrinking here? Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyway? Anyhow, guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
I love the emphasis on evidence. It was great. Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you?
Boyfriend, yes, but...
Spun a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nagged the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
No. I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
You too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay.
We gotta vote on no, so yes, the answer is no. Tablets are not fan fiction.
Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Oh my god, Lana, you're not her mom.
Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me.
Will you please just leave already?
Mr. Nick.
What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning?
I have only one guess, but I don't know for sure. No, I don't think so. Stop this immediately. You're gonna regret that. I hate evil ghosts. Swear.
Oh no, please don't tell me it's fucking old bag.
I think. Well, you go.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon.
A demon, what? Ah!
Zoix, it's the alien. I love it's a laser gun and it makes like propulsion. Phoenix thinks the demon is worse than the ghost. I know, right? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? Have you played this game before, Chip?
What is wrong with young uns? No, that's Lotta. I came down here. God, why?
Did you just go Maya for a second?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I have to just go through the whole register, I guess. I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. That's still Lotta, but that's okay. We'll just move past it.
It was closer.
We'll get there.
Yeah, your family has. Ah, gotcha. This is my first time playing through them. Well, second, but the first time was so long ago.
Look at that bear spread out seductively on the bed.
Drop me like one of your French bears. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. I don't know what I got. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working late that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste around standing here the whole night.
You play this one where you play as Maya, but I stopped because I'm not smart enough for these games. Listen, here's the trick to this game. Present everything down a row and just keep reloading your save.
Wait, where did they play to?
Chip is saying, I played the game where you play as Maya, but I stopped because I was not smart enough for these games.
Game where you play as not the whole time, right? Like...
I don't think you play as Maya the whole time in any games.
No, I think that would be this game. The only other game I can think of where you take over from Maya's perspective is there's a crossover game, but
Layden, Professor Layden and Phoenix, right?
yeah.
Okay. Maybe. Who knows?
So I think it would be this game.
I'm still on the one where Phoenix is going to be jailed.
Phoenix isn't going to be jailed.
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, if that's the thing in the future, I don't know about it.
Oh wait, that wasn't you speaking. That was I can't see the chat at the moment.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, I think I know what one you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, it's the chat. Don't say any more. I don't want spoilers. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about Mr. Coretta.
He was the most popular star, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard he was lagging behind the poles against Mr. On Guard.
Well, that's just because I'm too old to know how to use that technology. That's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that,
I would have made 20,000 accounts to vote for him if I could. I knew how to use that technology. Darn tootin'. Why'd I put Lada in there?
See what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Just look at this mountain of presents.
It's a lot of bears.
It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly is nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nip.
What is it, Pearls?
The presents. They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. This isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corita's presents from his fans seem to be, bears. Yeah, that's what we're playing now, Chip.
Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears.
We haven't thought about bears with Juan at all. What are you talking about?
Bears? Why bears? You don't know. When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear.
What the fuck?
He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
What the fuck?
Wow. What a heartwarming story.
What?
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out. Down by a river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too.
Did that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a lot of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Nice bears. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket?
One of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days to that ceremony. The transceiver! Hello! Hello! This is, Hidden array. Yes, okay, let's go. This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. It would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must, I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please let Maya say something I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Then, a little... What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seemed bad. Damn, did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Ah, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya.
Why did that receiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have the electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Does anything look out of place from last time?
So that's a bed.
Yep.
Incredible.
It's a big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
How easily children are entertained.
It's so messy here.
Pearls realize things need tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before.
Is Phoenix and Maya a thing or family? So I feel like Phoenix and Maya are more family. There is a lot of, and we make jokes about this all the time, and we love it ourselves. There is a lot of tension and romantic tension between Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth, our two beautiful gay lawyers, and it is the most popular ship out there for this franchise.
I will say that Phoenix does not have a long-term canonical love interest that persists.
Yeah, there's
throughout games.
Yeah, there's not ever anything explicitly said like, yeah, Phoenix and Edgeworth go on a date or anything, but the fact that the main artist apparently used to draw, like, you know, boys love dojins and stuff like that, and the fact that they made a lot of they made a very big entangled story with these two where, you know, like, I remember Haiti once sent me a meme where it's like, you know, Edgeworth was like, it's better you didn't come because now I have unease and uncertainty for seeing you again. It's like, yeah, like the meme is, yeah, love.
I mean, canonically, Phoenix went to law school so he could meet Edgeworth again because he was worried about him going down a dark path. So
That
he
is
changed jobs because for him to go meet him, and yes, that can be a very good friend, but
it's also
it's kind of
lot.
extreme.
Yeah, the dude went to law school just to be like, I see you again. And not to mention Edgeworth, the thing that broke Edgeworth off his path on the first game of going through that dark way is Phoenix Wright coming back to remind him of justice and doing all that cool stuff, right? So, like, if there is the most implied romance there is Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth.
Yeah, especially up to this point.
Oh yeah, and I would not be surprised in the future either.
Yeah, but I'm just clarifying that because I'm not going to say anything about the future.
Yeah. I mean, I know we get other characters in the future, but like for right now, it seems like Edgeworth and Wright are the most like romantically intertwined characters in this game.
Yeah, I think Maya refers to Phoenix in a brotherly way. I don't remember that for sure, but I think so. I can't remember. But
it feels what I imagine like a brother-sister relationship would feel like. You know?
yeah.
Because she's just like, Nick, get me food!
And
Oh, pain brings the pain. Chip is asking what you think about Pain. Pain's a meme, obviously, but Pain, he's a good tutorial character. I don't have much else. He's the only prosecutor not to use dirty tricks. He's the only prosecutor not to forge evidence. I'm gonna give him that. You know what? He's the only prosecutor not to forge evidence. He's the most honest prosecutor. He doesn't tamper with the witnesses. He doesn't physically assault anyone in any way. He's probably the most moral prosecutor in this game. 100%. Would you agree, Katie?
Winston Payne?
Yeah.
Probably. Phoenix is probably relieved every single time he has him, to a degree. Like, thank God it's you and not everyone else who keeps verbally or otherwise attacking me in court with whips or just being really, really mean to me. Like, Winston's mean, but comes across as so pathetic you don't care. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. I forget.
Okay, that there's a watch you wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oh, second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not my. Oh shit.
Again, that sibling energy.
Yep.
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy really doesn't like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl.
God help me.
Oh, I want to bear with the trauma that last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
That gave me a headache. Fuck.
You suffer the same as the rest of us.
Anything else I need to see here? There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juice. I guess he must have been a real health on that.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too.
What? Are red was his favorite color? Why? Looks like Mr. Corita had dinner that night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
Ew. We had a lot of food at the airport show that night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meal like this.
So, the Nickel Samurai's costume was in here.
Yeah.
I can't believe Mr. Corrida went so far just to say bad things about Mr. On Guard.
Well, it was a press conference, so he had to go in costume.
But weren't Mr. On Guard and Mr. Corrida friends?
They weren't friends. They couldn't be friends because they were rivals.
So a rival is someone who is a strong enemy.
Pearls is really fired up over this, and I don't have an answer for her. Yeah, the music is stressful, but it's so much fun. I love it. The music's amazing in this game. I think it's great.
It's pretty good. This does, and I will say there is a track in this that like gets stuck in my head sometimes.
I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are these stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star for this big soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, it can't be. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family, carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that. We'll pass this victim's list around. You gotta be kidding me. There's over 100 people here.
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Well, I was hoping there'd be someone here who could fix my electronics, but who is the electronics expert we know?
We do know an electronics expert, actually.
I'm trying to figure out who that is. Hey, welcome back, Val. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops, it looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should ask him about. Is he an electronics expert?
Perhaps.
The transceiver.
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh yeah, this is suddenly broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal.
Maybe it fixed itself.
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? What is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when you get a cell phone that goes off next to a computer screen. Stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Computer?
It's like when you use a dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh yes, the TV does do that. So that's what you're talking about. Did that really happen at one point? I guess so.
I would not be surprised. The amount of things that were messed up with computers and stuff that were always just like somewhat working, somewhat not working, you know what I'm saying? So the room you were in when the interference, the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listen device or something. Ah. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Koida's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? We're gonna do something illegal. It's gonna be so much fun. Trust me, I haven't had this much fun since I was a teenager, pal. And that was like 100 years ago.
He's like 34. I
know, right? But we treat him like such an old man. It's so painful. Wait, Gumshoe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. It's time. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah.
I love his passion. I love you, Gumshoe.
He's so good. All right, let's go.
I love you, Gumshoe.
He's so good. I love him to bits.
It's like every time you're like, why is he a detective? And then you see him do stuff like this. It's like, you deserve the world, Gumshoe. Of course you're a detective.
I feel like his passion gets him through like 90% of the thing. Alright, hold on. Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Why is the rice cooker on the floor? Is that a rice cooker? I don't know. Why is it on the floor?
Oh, yeah, I see it on the right hand side, yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? I need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I did get one, just not the police's.
Wow. So this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Seeing this thing sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. I'm sure it's a little beat up, but put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but... but you can't sense the sensitivity, so it's going to beep at everything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all the way here, may as well give it over, right, pal? Getting the sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or something, or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right, now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around the room to give it a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, alright? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press Enter to lock onto it. There's a lot of the things here that give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find a bug. Oh, so this would be the lamp as an example. Oh, sorry. Lamp, check. Listening device, nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
I have to check every one. Oh my god. Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah, I'll be more conscious from that one. Lamp, check. Listening device, nope. Same thing.
There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves there, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful eye on the bug sweeper and let's try again.
Yeah, super isn't exactly the best. We'll have to make do, right?
Yeah, that's for everything that you miss.
A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Does that mean you don't know what a cell phone is?
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Don't bully her, Nick. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception when I was staying in Korean Village. My parents never lived outside the village, so I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one.
Ah, but a lovely bear.
Wow. Oh no! Ah, that's supposed to be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
how many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, well, the phone is the most common place for listening device, I'd say. But let's take a receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Nope. Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No, and I really thought I had the phone too. Dang. Right.
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner.
Professor, why is the... Oh. Professor, why is the Earth round?
Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? He doesn't know.
To be fair, it took me half a second to think up the answer.
I don't really think the listen device is in the TV of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on, and it's now showing an old samurai movie.
Yeah, that channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones.
You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English.
She doesn't know what dubs are, how precious. Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy her dream. Gotta check the lamp. Lamp check, listen to it. No, okay, we're good. Well, listening device is in the air conditioner.
Ah, yuck. This air conditioner is covered in dust and dirt.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's watch
No,
it.
Pearls. I wonder if being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust mite look colossal.
What?
Oh, nothing. The coffee maker?
What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but...
Oh, well, it's a kind of like a hot water pot, I guess, but instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of?
Pearls, I want one too, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry. Right, how dare you?
Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten about looking for the listening device.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves, huh? Sounds like you found a device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got. Jesus Christ.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Oof. Rip.
No.
Oh, poor Pearls. That's... It's a miniature camera and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. Hey, what emitter? Hey, a transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
This tiny thing is a camera? Yeah, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with the set. But there's no videotape on this camera. This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder is with the tape inside it somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
The footage is changed into radio waves that is sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know you're right! Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour was running at the time of the murder. Ooh. So what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
Who can set it for a certain time?
Yeah, and see, like this. It looks like it'll set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. And there's no date set for it, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? If you think about it, the angle the bear is at, bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure you'll see on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Critter this present? I don't know, pal. But that means that someone out here got video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out? I got it. What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go around the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Hey, leave it to me, pal. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigation time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
I love you, Gumshoe.
You're so good, Gumshoe.
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scuffy Detective sure is a nice man.
He-
He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways. Right. You'll have to excuse me, I heard your conversation just now.
I was listening by the door the whole time.
I have my own listening device. They're called my ears.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
Our rescue team has been...
Are you okay, Steph?
Get some water real quick.
I, Miles Edgeworth, have single-handedly contacted the military and created a rescue team that has been created and deployed. We are currently gunning down the houses in all of the residences to find Maya.
Jeez, never mind then.
I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We have still yet to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh?
I don't know that name yet, Chip, so I'm not gonna read that.
You're one
Now
lucky
I'm
man,
curious
right?
what it is.
Chip said, I think I'm almost done with the one with Dahlia.
Oh, gotcha.
You're one lucky man, right? Do you know the stuffed animal, the stuffed bear little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not.
You stupid little girl. Of course he wouldn't know, you idiot.
You fool! As my sister would say, you foolish fool of tomfoolery. The maker of this bear is an expensive luxury brand from overseas that only the most
Something
refined
you poor little girl
individuals would
wouldn't
know.
understand.
You simpletons from the countryside would never know of high quality faux fur like this.
You foolish 6-year-old country bumpkin.
The amount of times I have stroked this fur and know its texture so well. Of course, no one as simple as you would know it. It's completely handmade, with only a small number of these are exported here.
This
What?
does beg the question of how Edgeworth knows this.
I have one in my room that I cuddle every night next to my steel samurai Dakimura. The camera and transceiver that Scatterby Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere, however. This bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he Willie?
I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. Let me jump out of this building and onto the helicopter I have ready so I can go personally visit the bear maker and see who directly ordered it from him because I have a high-speed jet waiting for me at the airport. I'll be
He is just taking the fucking bear.
I'll be taking
It's
this
the
for
greatest
now.
mental image of all time.
You sure you have? I'm sure you have other things to do.
He has. Does he have it under his arm or over his shoulder? That's the question.
I think he's got
I
it over his
imagine
shoulder.
under his arm. Oh, different.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's see.
Stuffed bear stashed up by Edgeworth. See you, smell you later, right?
Wait!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend how amazing this stuffed bear is, and how smooth its faux fur is. You simpletons do not deserve this.
KSC, thank you very much for the 10 months subscription, my friend. I hope you're enjoying your time here, and I'm really grateful for your constant support. It really means the world to me. I do hope you're enjoying your time here, and I can't thank you enough, my friend. Thank you very much, dude.
Besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. A kidnapper whose sole condition is the acquittal from Mr. Matt on guard. Mr. On guard. Who's Matt? Is that his full name, Matt?
Yeah, Matt on guard.
Okay. Are you winning, son? I think we're trying to. I think we're getting there, KSG.
And this card, Shelly the Killer.
Maya, the only way to save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for right now is find the truth. KSG says hi.
Hello.
Save progress.
Let's see, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm getting I think this is a good stopping point, but...
That sounds good to me. Alright guys, we're gonna stop it here. We'll continue this either, we'll continue this, possibly next week as well. It's been a blast, Katie. As always, thank you very much for joining with me.
Yeah.
Everyone who's watching, I hope you're enjoying our continued shenanigans with the Wright family and all that good stuff. Who we going to rate today? Twitch.tv/ ooh. I have to apologize, guys. My I got a canker sore on the bottom of my tongue, so I've been speaking real weird. Let's rate Esri. She's a VTuber, and I love her aesthetic because it is fungi. And I love fungi. I know I'm a botanist, but I do love me some fungi. We're going to say hi to Esri. She's great, so we'll say hi to her. She also drew licorice for me a little while ago, and I love licorice. She's great. A VTuber, yeah. Like, she's a friend of Winter's. She's an artist, and she's doing something called Dot Flow. She's doing a RPG Maker thing. All right, well, whatever that is. As always, guys, big thank you to y'all for hanging out with me today. If you can, check out AJ. AJ's fantastic. If you want, follow all my links. Make sure to say hi to me on YouTube and Twitter and all that cool stuff. And, of course, check out the podcast, which, hey, if you like Katie, Katie's on the podcast, too.
Yay.
Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your time here with me. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a follow, and we'll see you soon, guys. Bye, everyone. Oh, stay safe and stay Botanist Cool. Bye, everyone.
Bye.